Well, hi, this is Melissa. Welcome to Messy Missy Creates. Welcome to all of my old friends and welcome to my new friends. We have quite a few new friends around lately, so welcome to you as well. And I hope that you enjoy rambling and crafting and cutting and gluing and yammering and squirrels and all the things, because that's kind of what my channel is made of. Every once in a while there's a really good idea hidden in all that mess. So I want to I'm gonna catch up on my journal. I am running very behind. I probably bit off more than I could chew trying to do 3 different journal techniques my first month back, so that's okay. I'm allowing myself some grace and I'm just enjoying the process. So I have, yes, this says the 10th, don't worry. I have lots of things tucked in places and I just basically need to go back and, just kind of attach some things. I'm going to, I have been sorting. I've been sorting my numbers and my days and, things like that as well. So I'm going to glue a couple things in just so that I have less stuff that falls out of my journal. And then, let's see, we'll plunder. How's that sound? Oh, look what I remembered to bring. My foldable trash can from Allison. Allison made me that. Oh, I don't know, probably a year or two ago. And, okay, so real quick, we're going to recap this day. I have my little cheat sheet on what I had written down that I did on particular days. Some are easier to remember than others. Some are more memorable than others. And this was Tuesday the 10th. Never mind what today is. That's not important in this video. The important thing is we're having fun. Well, I'm having fun. I don't know about you. But anyway, I got to work in my in my garden on this day, and I had, let's see, yes, this was a day at home, and it was a day that I copy dyed some papers. Had a blast with that. Hadn't done that in years. And I got to work in my garden, and I got to work in my journal a little bit. So anyway, this was just a very fun day, and I'm trying to find a clip. Well, I'll tell you what, we're just going to use that. So anyway, I'm just going to put these in some sort of order. I don't know, I meant to look back and see where that goes, but it's in here with this. So here's my coffee dyed paper, and it may have been a pretty day. I cannot remember, but I did get some fresh air regardless. And I'm thinking I'm just going to, I don't really have to use all of that, but I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Paper. Yeah, we'll neaten it up just a hair. How's that? And we got some glue. And I will probably put this over here. And, well, I like that there, even though, whatever. So I kind of did the, oops, helps if you roll it up. Sort of did the coffee dyeing that morning. I probably videoed. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, sure, why not? And that'll leave me some space to write. And yeah, I probably did do a video. I'm sure I did. I probably did a couple. Ooh, sticky, sticky. And then I know that I planted some carrots I have some raised beds, and then I have, well, they're raised, and then there's some that are really raised. So I'm just gluing. I'm not going to get hung up on what order anything's in. I'll come back and fill in with some, just some writing. It really is, kind of self-explanatory when you illustrate your day. And I really have been using that term a lot lately because I really feel like that's what we're doing, or what I'm doing anyway. I don't know about you. What do you do in your journals? So I don't feel like a lot of this needs a lot of words. I mean, you know, there's those words. Those are pretty self-explanatory. And I'm going to use, this says day off. So why not? Why not? I am using up my stuff, y'all. I am going through and I'm using up my stuff. It is not doing anybody any good sitting in, oh, let's see, where do I want that? Sitting in the folders and bins and containers, and all it's doing is taking up space, and I'm paying rent on junk, basically. That's how I'm looking at my stuff. Well, no, not junk. I think it's valuable stuff because it's creative and it's stuff that I want to use. But it's not valuable unless it's in something like this. Now I think it's valuable. There. See, that wasn't so bad. Now, oh, this day I got to go to Goodwill. And I worked at the clinic, or I volunteered at the clinic. And I went to PT. And then when my friend, oh, I call her my other mother. She has been, I've known her since I was a wee kid. Well, I think she's known me since I was about 3 or 4. I think I've known her or remember her since I was about 7 or 8. So she has kind of always been my, you know, my other mother. And then when my mother passed away, I don't know, let's see, 8 years ago now. Yeah, I told her, I said, well, now you're not my other mother, you're just my mother. You're my only mother. So, let's see. Oh, but the point of that is when she picked me up that afternoon, she's like, do you want to go to the thrift store? And I was like, well, yes, I would love that. She doesn't usually, that's not usually her thing, but she had her granddaughter with her, so we got to go in, and I got to look around, and I could have gone to a second one, but because I had been to PT and I had worked at the clinic for about 4 or 5 hours, I was a tired puppy. Okay, so that's the first half of the day, and then I printed out some things. Let's see. Which day did she take me to Dollar Tree? I don't remember. Anyway, that's okay. I'm going to cut this out. I was pretty sure that I had like the receipt or something that said Goodwill on it. But, you know, those fade anyway. So I figured I would just cut that out, and then I have my, well, fiddlesticks, because I was going to use that on this day. This was my picture from my Dollar Tree and my, okay, Dollar Tree and Goodwill haul. I might put that on this day. We'll see, because I have some other stuff from Dollar Tree I can use. So let me just set that in here, and then, oh, phooey. Yeah. Okay, so this day, I went to Olive Garden. She took me to a doctor's appointment, and went to Olive Garden, and then we went to Michael's. So, Oh, I switched to my big scissors, didn't I? Oh well, that's all right. Yeah, see, I have that picture from Dollar Tree. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I have two Instagrams. I have one for Messy Creates, and I try to post. I didn't post anything there for a long time. Well, now look at me. I'm still doing this off to the side, but yet my garbage can's over there. Okay, get it together. All right, and then I have Mr. Doctor over here, and I might have to cover up some of this stuff. What else do I have for that day? Anyway, do you, when you journal like you complete one day, or do you do a little bit of each? Do you, I know when I'm printing out stuff, you know, you might have 1 or 2 pictures from a day, but I don't want to print, you know, 1 or 2 pictures. I use print to size, and so, you know, I like to fill a whole page rather than waste a page. Yeah, I'll do that. I found at Michael's, and I did not get it, y'all. You'd be proud of me. It was not on sale either. This is the Happy Planner. It says garden flowers, garden something. I need this, and I have a birthday coming up, so I got a picture of it for a birthday idea. And yes. Now, I didn't have to use this to take up the whole page, and I might use him over here. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's when I got those little bunny coasters. If you saw my little haul video, then you saw that. I almost left this as a flip, and maybe I should have, but that's okay. Olive Garden. Yep, and yep. Okay. That'll work. I'm just gluing her in. I went back the other day and, you know, was kind of doing some color on some pages and just getting that part done. I'm not one that I always like the idea of going and, you know, I like the idea of prepping all my pages at one time and all that, but then I think, well, what if I don't want that color that day? Well, what if I don't want, you know, whatever? Well, if I put that there, let me see if I can move Mr. Michael's here. I don't want to cover up my bunny. There, I put that there. Yeah, why not? Sure, why not? It doesn't really matter. I may or may not go back in and finish writing and all of this. But like I said, if I use enough pictures, I can go back and tell you exactly what I did on this day. And I didn't have to use Mr. Big, you know, I could have found a smaller clip art doctor, but I already had him printed out. And I already had him cut out, so I'm using my stuff. Okay, so, I did not glue this stuff in. So we're doing some speed journaling. I had been sitting here for the last hour or so, just kind of sorting through some of my stuff and, you know, just getting everything kind of situated. What day, what numbers, what days, you know, what I wanted, that kind of thing. And I'm sure that I will come back when I come back in to put stickers or journaling or anything like that in here. I'm sure that I'll go, dang, I wish I hadn't put that sticker or that picture right in the middle there, but it's okay. It's okay. Still don't know where that picture goes, but it's okay. All right, look, see, we did, oh, fiddlesticks. You know what? Darn it. Oh, well, I had another plan for this day, and I forgot all about it. I was going to put that there. That's okay. I'm going to use it for tomorrow, or I may use it for Sunday. It's, you know, was going to represent my garden and those dang squirrels that keep eating my broccoli. So, all right. And I am, let's see. I had something else to add to that one, but I might wait till the next one because that's pretty full. So this is the 13th. Now here's where it gets complicated. And, oh, actually, no, it doesn't get complicated at all. This page is going to be pretty easy. So, I'm going to, what did I do? Did you see where I put my hole punch? Nope, it's right here. Okay, I'm going to use another day off. I'm using up all my old printables. I'm pillaging through my stuff, trying to find anything that applies. And I'll show you my bag of, or my file folder full of that stuff. And let's see, what day was this? I don't know. It gets too far behind and then I can't remember what I did. So it's all good though. Let's see. What day? Here we go, look. See, look. That's a die cut with some grass on it. And there we go. Now we have some grass. Might use this. You know, because don't you need some grass in your journal? Right? Actually might cut it down a hair. I'm telling you, I'm going through all my little bins and baskets and folders and whatnot, and I'm using anything that I can. And then, you know, in my journals. And then maybe I can see, you know, what all I have. Once I get it, you know, some of it cleared out. I mean, and I don't want to just throw it away. So I'd rather use it, right? So that was just a piece from Good Grief, probably 2 Easters ago, that I was doing little Easter, or gonna do Easter cards, and had some little grass and with the Easter baskets, and there, now it's in my garden page. Isn't that perfect? And so, by the way, you might want to get a cup of coffee, because this might be a long chatty video. Just saying. It could be, could be. Okay, so I tucked a bunch of Fridays in here, and some of these. Let's see, day off. I'm gonna set that right there. I don't have a lot as far as what goes on here. What I do have is there, this whole magazine page for this one cutout. Of course, I wouldn't have minded using the one on the back, but that's not. They had to, you know, they couldn't have offset them so you could use both images. No. This was, I had a nice little phone chat. And I'm actually going to put it all on this page, and then if I want to come back and I want to leave this one blank, I can. If I want to come back and write a bunch of stuff, I can. I might actually collage it, because what I did this day is I had a nice chat with Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. Yeah, I did. It's first time in a long time. And it was great to catch up. And I need a number other than this one. I thought I had... I thought I had all my numbers. Yeah, well, I don't want that one. Maybe I didn't have any more 13s. Huh. What a dilemma. Well, here's some. Nope. Nope. What else? Let's see. Oh. And it was my father-in-law's birthday that day. We did not actually go out to eat on this day. We went later. And what do I have? Oh, look at the kitty. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Come here. Oh, I might use that. And, well, I have it sitting right here. Here we go. I'm going to pillage. I have been going through here and cutting up everything that has all these little fray corners, and I sorted all of my days into separate, like Mondays. I cut out a bunch of those, and I cut out some other stuff, and that's what I'm doing, or that's what I've been sitting here doing. And I thought, well, I will just turn on the camera and drag you, invite you along with me. What you think? Yes, no, maybe? This is not going to be a, one-page journal, to completion kind of video. This is just a chatty, let's drag it all out, cut it all up, and be done with it. I could use that one, but let me see. I think I like that one because, if you know Allison, you know she loves pink so much. So I should make her, oh, I might actually use this. This is funny. Chiquita bananas. If you know, you know. Isn't that what they say? I keep losing this little punch. Okay, that really is not a good way of doing it, but it works for now, and then I can just trim it up. Okay, let me close this for a second, and let me see what we ended up with. I'm gonna trim this up. I feel like I'm speed journaling, wow. Anybody else feel like that? Okay, so Allison and I did a live on Saturday. Well, on this day that we chatted, we came up with something fun that we're gonna do next month. And we told everybody in the live, so if you want to know, go back and watch the live. It's from Saturday, this past Saturday. What was that, the 21st? Today is the 23rd. Like I said, never mind, no judgment. This is behind and I don't care. Oh, I think I know what I was going to use. I was going to use that little house because I stayed home. But I think I'm going to use the bananas because, well, that it just fits. Okay. I had a pink theme going. But let me get all this off, and then I'll put them right here, and I will sort them in their little containers. And we're going to use this. I'm just going to cut that down just a hair. Oop, okay, or I'm going to cut it in chunks. All right. You know, it's so nice to be able to use scissors again. I couldn't open my hand enough to open scissors for, what, almost a year, 6 months. It's really nice to be able to do that again. All right, so I'm going to, why do I like everything off center. I just do. But I could put it right there in the center and then do All right, oh, here it is. Pardon my reaching. See if I do this. Let me get this. I'm hoping to get this week, at least this week, kind of caught up, or at least glued in. I'm not going to attempt to journal, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some lines. Let's see if I can do this without, not that color. Let's try this one. Where was I going to put that? Because if I go ahead and put the lines, it's just easier. And then, anyway, we will, shoot, I keep forgetting you're supposed to start at the bottom. That's all right. And I was thinking that I would alternate that blue. Yeah, see, this is that. I don't know if you have one of these Delusions journal. It's a Diane Reevely Delusions thing. It's for this very thing, but if you start at the bottom and then you put the next line either here or here, and it helps you keep them lined up. Well, I write pretty big, so I give myself the largest setting, but I always forget and start at the top, and there's no checks or balances when you do top to bottom. So anyway, so I'm gonna end up where I don't want to. You know what, we're gonna leave that and we're gonna pretend that lines up. Yep, because it's not too bad considering I started in the wrong place. Now this will have marker all over it, and not too bad. Alrighty, so now I can glue these on. I'm gonna scoot you down just a hair. I actually think I felt like I was having to reach way out there. And this on. I really like my numbers up there. I keep thinking that one day I'm gonna change it up and put, you know, numbers down here or over here, or one day I might. I'm sure I have once or twice before, but not many times. I actually thought about even going back and like making little clusters ahead of time with numbers and days, and I don't know. I'm probably, when I use up my stash, I'm gonna do something different. That would probably be a few months from now. So maybe by the time my March or April journal, once I, you know, use up a good bit of what I already have printed up, I don't want to waste what I have printed. And, you know, they're good. Yeah, this is on cardstock, so sometimes that's too thick for, whoa, I way overshot that. Too thick for the glue stick. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, so now, there it is. That works. So I can put this here, and then see, that way I already have the line. I can start writing. Actually, I can put it over here, put it up here. I could put it down here, or here, or here, or here, or here. But I kind of think I like it right in the middle. Yeah, I like it up there. Okay. That'll work. Actually, maybe not. What do you think? Yeah. That would be easier to write, wouldn't it? I kind of need to cover up that one. Nope, it's going in the center. Something about the center. I want the center. A girl knows what she wants, right? So, let's see. I missed the edge there. Alright, so we're going right there. And again, when I come back and journal that, I'm going to go, dang, I wish I hadn't done that. It's okay. And I have, this is, let's see, making today amazing. This is a happy day. I'm using some washi tape that she gave me. Look, I'm using my stuff. All right, how much of my stuff am I going to use now? I think this is too wide. Too wide for that. So, I think I'm going to go, or I could just go down this like that. Let's see. Nah. I don't want to use that much of it. I'm going to use 2 happy days worth. I'm going to put it right here. There. That was a good day. I did some videoing. I did some, yeah, I videoed. And I have some of those somewhere. But where? I love this, yeah. No, I'm not going to use it on there, but one day I just had, here we go. Oh, you know what? I have some in here too. Hold on. I think I have some already cut out. This is kind of, I was putting some of my like action thing, like action words, you know, like grocery shopping and weather and shopping and, ooh, I can put shopping on the other day. I need grocery shopping for one day coming up. And let's see, I made a video. There we go. And yep, so that's what I've been doing. I've been going through and cutting up all of my printables, and you know, if it's there and I can just plop it in, I'll use it. Just like that. And I could cut that down. I might a little bit. So how many of you watched the live? It was fun. It was my first live, and it was a bit of a hot mess. We also were trying something that was new to YouTube, apparently, and I did not realize that that was going to be an issue. That there was possibly some glitches in that, or it could have been user error. I don't know. We're gonna leave that, the possibilities open. I'm just gonna tuck this down here for now. That way I have the option to remove it later if I want to do something else here. So leaving my options open. There we go. Look at us just breezing through a bunch of days here. I could put shopping there. Yeah. Why not? That YouTube, I made a video. That's from my, I had made that. I designed it, and it's a printable. Well, I may have done it not enough. Okay. Anyway, I did a whole page of different ones. I filmed, I binged, I watched, and let's see. This is the day. that. I have some other, well, not 100% sure. I think I might skip that day because I don't have, I know what day it was. I know what I did. I'm not sure I have my stuff handy for that day. So let's skip it. We were on such a good roll. Sunday. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip over a few pages, and because I know that I have this stuff, and I think after I got a little bit of that glued in, then I knew I had what I needed. I'm going to work from current back. That way I don't have as much time lapse in between, you know. So this is another Friday. I happen to have a bunch of Fridays handy. But anyway, we let's see. I don't know if you can hear my husband talking. I can. So you might be able to. I think I might use that. Okay. Yep. There we go. Well, or like that. It's already up there, right? Let's use it. Might as well. Do I like that one or that one? Maybe I like that one. Okay. Oh, I don't have any color on here, do I? I don't. I'm going to glue that on anyway. So this day I had a breakfast with another volunteer group that I've joined. They meet like once a month, and then we go and visit. We check in with everybody, we visit, we have breakfast or brunch or whatever the occasion is, and then it is called the Lighthouse Ministry, and we visit people who are sick or homebound, or, well, in my case, I go with my other friend who is in a wheelchair, and so we go into nursing homes and assisted living facilities, and that way we know that they're always going to be handicap accessible, so we know that we can get in whether we're using, wheelchair, walker, whatever, because I kind of rotate back and forth on what I use depending on how I feel and what how far it is, how much walking it is. So at least I have that option. Let's see, this is the other thing I did was my honeybee mail this day. I got that in that day and made that video. So I did not go to Dollar Tree that day. I don't know what I was, oh yeah, I did. Oh, I remember, yes, I did. Okay, and I got that in the mail. Maybe I don't need any color. Okay, so I had Lighthouse breakfast. I know that goes up here. Yeah, I may not worry about, think I should add any color? What do we think? I think I might put some yellow behind the lighthouse, because, the light. Ooh, I know what I can do. I can use my marker. Look at these big old markers. Let's see. The idea is to let your light shine, right? So if I just kind of do a little bit of this, I want it kind of sketchy, I think. And then I have lines I can write on. What else am I gonna, yeah, because honeybee, you know, they're yellow. I was thinking blue because I have so much blue on here, but there. I'll just do that. That was easy. Those are big markers. I think I got these at like Walgreens or something. Art Skills. I know that's sold at a couple different places, but anyway, there, that brightened that up, didn't it? It dried pretty quick. So anyway, we had a breakfast, and we talk about how the people that we've visited, how they're doing, and kind of updates, and, you know, that sort of thing. But, as a matter of fact, I gotta remember which day before that we went to visit. But that was what I did, that breakfast. And then when I got home, let's see, this pen came in the mail. It was a sample. I think I talked about it in the video I did of that haul. That was kind of neat. I kind of like that. How neat is that? Huh. Maybe I need to... Kind of cool. You know, almost like it's writing. Do I really want it in that bin, though? Not really. Anyway, they send us a sample. There used to be a business at this address. And, well, we used to have a business here. And so places still occasionally send their... I'm just thinking. If I want this down here. Yeah. I think so. Sure, why not? I don't need that much room to write. The thing about a double page spread too, you don't have to use that other side. There's been many times I've just used it as like a glue page. You know, like a glue book page, and done like a collage or something. Okay. That is so totally upside down. That is so funny. Too funny. Okay. This has gone on for a long time. This is a long video. I'm sorry. And that's just kind of the... Anyhow. Okay. I'm going to wrap that part up for just a second, because I think I had something else I wanted to put on there, and I kind of want to wait on that. So at least I got a little bit of it glued in. So I'm going to close this up, and I think I'm just going to sort through a little bit of this stuff, you know, which is what I was doing before I turned on the camera. I don't really want to cut all these out if I'm not going to use them. Circles are just a pain to cut out. I think I am going to cut these out, though. This should be easy. I actually could do that with my paper cutter, couldn't I? That's all right. Here, I'm gonna set that to the side. I could finish cutting that out. You don't want to see me cut out circles, I know. Let's see, peppers and fish. I usually use these when we fish, or he fishes in a tournament, or we do. But I needed the 14th, and apparently we've already had a fishing tournament on the 14th. I wanted to cut out some of these, just because I'm making a February journal pile. So I thought, you know, seeing how that's all, you know, been up and whatever, I thought, I'm just trying to clean up this file a little bit so I can see what I have. And then, you know, But yeah, we plan on doing something fun for February. We announced it in the live, and we are going to put out a video probably next week, I would think, and give details. So be watching for that. And yeah, it should be fun. I love this. I love this saying. When you journal, it's like living life twice or something like that. Once through experience and once through writing. I think that's such a pretty, I mean, that's not what this says, but that's the whole saying, I think, is, talks about, you know, a little more words than that, but that's pretty, pretty cool too. But seeing how this is all pink, and I don't need kitty cats anymore. Pam used to do a lot of cats in her printables, pocket journal Pam, which is where I'm pretty sure all of this came from. But anyway, I used to have 2 cats, and now we don't have any animals anymore right now. I think I need to switch to the smaller scissors. Anyhow, so, but these are all pink and have hearts, and so I'm going to put them in my, I have a container right here, one of these thick containers, plastic ones, that as I'm going through my stuff, if I find anything that, you know, that ooh, mercy, I just gashed that heart, didn't I? If I see anything that I think I might want to use in the February journal, then I've just been putting it in there. So, but I'm just little by little trying to get this file cleaned up. And I want to go through some of these words too. As a matter of fact, I'd like to do that before I run out of time. And yeah, it's getting, I love all these words, and that was what made me think to do this, is because I want to put all those words in here. So I'm going to cut those up. And this was one of Pam's. If you like a lot of printables and use a lot of them, go check out her Patreon. And I mean, Brooke, Recreations by Brooke, she sells, you know, printables on Etsy, and in her Facebook group, she gives free printables away. But these are Pocket Journal Pam, so you can go check out her Patreon, and it gives you, if you like any of this that you see, it's, when you join somebody's Patreon, you have access, typically anyway, you have access to, like, all of their back content and printables. So, I have not been, well, I didn't do anything last year. So, I did not journal. I did not do anything except for physical therapy and healing. So, that was my job. I did manage to keep up with a little bit of my garden on a small scale, or smaller scale. So I lost you in that last video. I knew my phone would cut off eventually. So, gee, I'm so disappointed you missed me cutting out all these words. So, anyway, but I'm pretty sure I heard somebody snoring in the back. So, anyway, I knew that y'all were tired. So I'm not going to make this video much longer. But anyway, there was just some really good words. I got them all cut out. And I have a place that I'm going to put these. I'm going to look through some of them and see if I can, excuse me, if I can use some of them in some of these pages I'm doing. So, well, here's one, really happy. And I know I had an appointment, and I made some Happy Mail. Or I mailed off some Happy Mail recently, so I'm going to keep those out. And I think I'm going to make a basket. Let me see, I had one. Where did it go? If I would quit losing stuff, it would make things a whole lot easier. Alright, well, anyway, what I was going to say is I'm going to get I have a little basket, and just to put the things that I'm going to use, like when I sit down to journal. And then what I don't use, I'm going to put back. So it's a way for me not to have to plunder through all of my stuff every time I sit down to do a page. But anyway, I think I can make some of these work. Some of these are really cute. And anyway, I'm going to end this here. And then, let's see. Confused. Yeah, that, here, I'm going to shine like a star. Okay. I'm going to leave a couple of those out. I'm going to put the rest of them back in this little bag. And I've got this, let's see, this is I've got a few more of these, but I'm not going to cut any more out right now. I've got this is my days of the week. Da-da-da-da. I don't know what made me just do that. Probably some old kids video that made me think of that. But anyway, alrighty then. I was going to show you this. This is my grab it, you know, it stays to my right. Well, I have a couple markers in there, but anyway, this has numbers, has my washi tape sample, has my words that I might use in my journal, or appointments, or shopping, things like that, or my PT, things that I use on a regular basis. And then this is as we know, the days of the week. So anyway, I'm going to end there, but I'm liking this. This is easy to find. It's easy to reach for. It's things that I use every day in my journal. And then this one pack of markers. And then I have have 2 other things of markers up there. So anyway, this is working out nicely. I like this so far. Out of all my organization stuff, this is working the best. So now I'm trying to transfer what's in that mess of a big basket into here. So I'm going to leave that right there, and then I will bring you back to catch up on some more recent journal pages. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I hope you do something fun. And yeah, that's that. And I hope you enjoyed this. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.